Have you ever looked up at the end of a semester and thought, wait, what did I actually do? That moment of quiet panic? It hits different. It's not just about grades anymore. It's time, and that's something you can never get back. We all start the semester with that feeling, right? All right, fresh start. This time I'm locked in. Then, bam, midterms. Your planner's a mess. You say, I'll fix it next week. I'll be real, I've done this more than I care to admit. And trust me, most people have. Here's the thing no one talks about. You don't waste a semester because you're lazy. You waste it because you're constantly reacting. You wake up, rush through deadlines, and crash. Repeat, rinse, no real change. Now think about this. If your whole semester is just class, scroll, stress, and cram, what are you actually building? Not knowledge, not confidence, just survival. Now here's the big one, the key. Real progress? It doesn't feel dramatic. It feels boring. It's that quiet choice to read 10 pages before scrolling through your phone. It's doing your assignment 2 days ahead of time instead of the night before. It's saying no to just one distraction, not all of them. When I realized that, it surprised me. I used to think motivation would just magically show up, but motivation is like that one flaky friend. Sometimes it shows, sometimes it ghosts. Habits? They don't do that. Imagine this. 2 students, same class. One crams, pulls all-nighters, forgets half the stuff by finals. The other spends just 20 minutes a day reviewing. Nothing flashy, but by the end of the semester, calm, confident, and strangely free. Same class, totally different experience. Here's where most people miss it. A semester isn't one giant decision. It's 100 tiny choices stacked. Miss one? Fine. Miss 20 in a row? Now you're lost. It's a wake-up call when you realize time keeps moving whether you're on track or not. But weirdly, that's the most freeing part. You don't need to fix your entire life tonight. You just need to own today a little better than yesterday. Let that sink in. If you start now, not perfectly, just honestly, the next few months could look totally different. Not because everything gets easier, but because you stop drifting. Maybe that means setting a 30-minute study block after dinner instead of scrolling TikTok. Maybe it's emailing your professor instead of dodging the class. Maybe it's choosing sleep over bragging about all-nighters like they're some badge of honor.
Real talk, they're not. And if you feel behind, listen, you're not broken. You're just unorganized and overwhelmed. Both are fixable. The real takeaway is simple. Don't wait for a perfect semester. Just create a slightly better day and repeat it quietly. Before another semester slips by, ask yourself, what's one small habit I can lock in today? Not 5, just 1. Because 6 months from now, you'll either look back and think, wow, I actually changed. Or you'll be saying, yeah, next semester for sure. And honestly, you deserve the first one. If this hit even a little, take a minute after this and write down one thing you'll start doing differently. Not later, today. You've got more control than you think. And that's the part nobody tells you, because calm progress doesn't go viral, but it changes everything.